Every time Cynthia and I would be appointed to a church, and there's only been 3 appointments over the 32 years, we would go into that church and just kind of, in a couple of weeks, maybe 3 or 4, begin to sense what we might use as a motto for that congregation. And when we came here, it didn't take us long at all. The thought that occurred to me whenever I would be here on Sunday morning waiting on church to begin, seeing everybody talking, catching up in the old sanctuary, the thought that came to me was, we're family. And that has been the motto kind of at Mount Pleasant all of these years. We're family. I hear that from parishioners who have gone through some very difficult times and have felt surrounded. These life groups that we have really brought that out. And so what Mount Pleasant means to me is we're family. Secondly, it means that it's our family. We've raised Andrew and Isaac here. We watched them grow up. When we got here, they were 6 and 8, I think. And we are pleased that they refer to Mount Pleasant as their home church. They're as their family. And when they were going through the children's department, doing children's musicals, and then later whenever they were under Tom Barnett's care as a youth director, they loved coming over here. They looked forward to the events. And Cynthia and I are aware that we have friends. I just talked to a friend this week whose family is not as intact as he would like, but our sons have really called this their home, and they have profited by being here. I think they call this their place where they have grown the most spiritually. This has been the discipleship place for all of us. I mean, we've had great times in other churches and other communities, area Bible studies and so forth, where we've grown a lot, but we've grown spiritually here too, Cynthia, you know. So Mount Pleasant means we're family. It means it's our family. It means the place, it means to us the place where we've grown spiritually over the years, and I'm going to let Cynthia finish that out now. What does Mount Pleasant mean to you?
Well, I was one of those people that really didn't want to come. We were called to move right during the holidays, and I remember crying every night myself to sleep. But what I thought was a difficulty, God meant as a blessing, and coming to Mount Pleasant has truly been a blessing. It's been a place where I've had to lean on the Lord instead of others. We left behind an amazing Emmaus community. We left behind an amazing precept Bible study community, and in all of that, God used that as a foundation so that we could launch off and grow even greater with Him. One of the things that I've appreciated about Mount Pleasant, it truly is a grace place. There are spirits over churches, and some have heavy legalism, but at Mount Pleasant there really is a spirit of grace, and I'm so grateful for that. And as Aaron has mentioned, our boys are a product of the grace that is evident in this church. So we're very thankful. And just as a little side note, on our first Sunday that we were coming, Aaron wanted the 4 of us to wear wigs and black out some of our teeth so that we could say, we're your new pastoral family.
Whether you like it or not.
I'm so glad we didn't do that, aren't you?
I could still find some stuff.
No thanks.